Alright everybody, welcome back to the last mission of Dead Man Walking, an interlude series of missions between Episode 1 and Episode 2 of Ashes 2063. I'm approaching this one with a bit of trepidation. I always die here. This is Fissile Empire. This is absolutely, probably the hardest mission in the series, or at least the one where I die the most. We've got a couple of very tricky spots, so we're going to get through this. But before we at least have the pleasantries of this very unusual gentleman here. You can see he's not hostile. What's this? Another patriot who has come to join the Feast of Freedom. Well met, friend. What? Your confusion is understandable, Initiate. Those who have been shackled take some time to adjust to liberty. Of course, it's very overwhelming. If you are a true patriot who seeks to join us on our quest to rebuild this glorious country and purge the degenerates who have usurped it, you must walk the path. Tell me more. In order to prove your worth, you must pass through the gate and walk the path to the House of Fission. But be warned, the unworthy are treated most unkindly. Do you have the key to the gate? Of course, walk well, Patriot. Though if you require aid, I can sell you some in the finest tradition of capitalism. Yeah, why not? Show me what you have, fellow Patriot. I have a selection of American-made goods of the highest quality. No cheap communist garbage here, Patriot. A fine suit of metal armor, a backpack stuffed with ammunition, and a flamethrower, each for the bargain price of 200. Alright, we've got 420. So we want the armor. That gets us to 200 armor. And we want the backpack. That gets us just a lot more ammo. And the flamethrower we wouldn't need anyway. We've got, another one of those. So I guess we'll be done with this batshit insane idiot is his name. I'm just noticing. For the first time here. Farewell then, and on the path beware of the girls. They are a boisterous bunch, and may not take kindly to new faces. Say hello to Gloria for me, I think she likes me. Uh-huh. So, I'm not sure if he's, like, working with the raiders. I'm gonna leave him, though. I never kill him. You can just kill him and take the card. But we're gonna need our ammo for what's to come ahead. And, yeah, through here... Through here, we've got a problem because we are locked in. We can't. I guess we can get back to this point, but what we're gonna need is a lot of space to maneuver, and you'll see why in a second. Yeah, all of this, and the problem is they're all over. And, like, you can walk around them, but, the problem is they get around behind you. Yeah, this is just bad. Okay. Let's, back to the shotgun. It's at least got a faster fire rate. Let's actually reload this thing. Nope, they do a lot of damage very fast. Alright. Okay, they get behind me. Alright, let's go over here again. Now we can actually get out of here at any time. Alright, this is bad. Alright, back. Alright. The problem is they're fairly quiet, so you don't know when you're bumping into one of them. I think we're whittling them down a bit. So maybe now let's start saving some of our ammo. Sometimes they get stuck on these trees, which is kind of nice. There's no one behind me. Yeah. Alright, I think there's only like 2 or 3. Is she stuck there? Alright. We've got a couple more in the tree. And let's deal with them. Holy crap. Alright. That's one death pit taken care of. The biggest is ahead. So we can at least take a breath here. And we can hit the switch. Now, you can just run through this, and get out. But then, of course, you've got all of them coming after you, and you're running into some more danger ahead. So ultimately, we want to get up here and to the right. But let's now switch over to our battle rifle. We may have a chance to use it. There's some more ammo for it on the hood of that car. It feels so good when you just one-shot them. Let's go and grab that. Okay. We've still got a decent amount of ammo for this thing. And we can get some heavy bullets here. Yeah, let's check the submachine gun. We went through like 100 bullets dealing with all those trash hags. Alright, through the door flanked with skulls. Up ahead, bug dogs. Jeez, I thought we got you. Maybe we did. Nope. I'm not going to try to be a crowbar hero too much through this because there's just so many places to screw up. But you can see where we came from that way. Up ahead. Oh, yep. I think there's one or two still in here. Yeah, that guy. Alright. Shotgunner at close range when you're not expecting it is really bad. Alright, we're getting a lot of ammo back, though, which is great. Man, we took some damage. I guess we can use... Yeah, let's use that to get us up to 100. Alright, some bombs. Now, there's one here, meaning, you know, we've got 10 out of 10. So if I can remember, we can come back for one more if we feel like we need it. We might not, though, honestly. Just glancing these guys. There we go. So yeah, red access card to get through here. Let's pick up some shotguns, and we can't get through this door. Alright, there's a couple more gunners up ahead. Alright, this is a definite giveaway. There we go. Regen stim. So we're probably going to be using this. We've got actually 2 of these. Great. There's one room we are definitely going to be using the regen stim. Man, there's so much gore in this. Okay, they are called the Rippers. Alright, I think this is just back the way we came. Yeah. But we need our red access card, so we're going into this big open area. Missing all over the place here. There we go. Now, I could be, you know, that arguably would be a great place for the battle rifle, but I do want to save this for the Room of Death. And we're not there yet. Okay, so we can't get up here. We'll have to go around. We will end up there, but it'll take us a bit of a longer journey. Alright, some armor. Wonderful. So, yeah, we were at 200 when we bought that metal armor. We're at 186 now. It's honestly not too bad. Up ahead there to the left, you can just see a bug dog's glowing eye just waiting to ambush us. But if we go up there to deal with it, we will be surprised by these guys. The trick to not alert everybody will be to kill them as fast as we can with our silenced SMG, preferably before they get a shot off. Alright. And I wonder if he's just circling around to come through a different way.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
I can hear him right around here.
Good. Oh, this is gonna be good. Oh, this is gonna be good.
Alright. Time to switch to the crowbar.
Like a coward, wuss. Hey, wuss.
Jeez. Alright, it's on now. They all know I'm here.
Just stand there, go get him. Oh, it's gonna be good. Oh, just stand there, go get him.
Okay. Oh, lame. Okay. Sometimes the crowbar, you know, the hitbox for it seems very, very particular.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Oh, this is gonna be good.
I think that's it, but we took an annoying amount of health here. Jeez. We're taking too much damage for where I want to be. Alright, we'll get some armor back. We've only got one of these medkits, and that's going to bring us up to 80-ish. Yeah. Let's do it. Up ahead. Oh, we do have... This will actually be okay, because we've got some of this we can dip into here. We've got painkillers right here. Okay, 99. That's good. There's that red access card, by the way. And a bunch of ammo up there, too. We'll get to it. Okay, so we've done this loop. We don't have to worry about that. Around here, we've also alerted a bunch of, maybe all of the bug dogs, but we've got some guys to shoot.
Find you! No one's gonna take this place over. No one's gonna take this place over.
There's a few more up ahead. There may be some more in here. Okay. I guess not. What about...
Spread out and find him.
Alright, I'm a little worried about the way the room is set up. They can get up high. They can come through here. Alright, where are you trying to shoot from? Man, why are you so tough? You just ate like 2 bullets.
No one's gonna take this place over. No one's gonna take this place over. Spread out and find what's coming for you. Come out.
Jeez, 64 health. All that food would have been nice about 2 minutes ago when I was at 99. Alright, there may be some painkillers. Yep. 79. Alright, 144 armor. There's more armor back here, so we're definitely going to go and look for that. And this is one of a couple of secrets in this mission. Actually, I guess not. No, okay, it is. Yeah. Another battle rifle. So that brings us up to 21 and 55. That's pretty good. I want to hoard it all, though, because I just know how bad it's going to be coming up. Okay. Do I bother getting all this food? That's 2, 4, 6. Man, medkits are extremely rare in this mission. Gosh, we may as well, right? So if we get painkillers, that'll get us at 100. Okay. So here we are out in the open again. There's the access card. I just want to search around first. Okay, I guess there's nothing else. No health in particular. So straight ahead. Can hit this. Let me just check. Was there any health? No, we got the regen stim in the stall there. There's that bomb, which we never used, but there's still a bomb there if we want a bomb. Yeah, it takes them a good 2 hits. Most of the time. Sometimes it feels like you can one-shot them. Okay, open this, and that'll kind of open both doors. This one is not quite open all the way, and you can see the feet of a pit fiend straight ahead. So there's going to be one of them to the right. Of course, that's not going to be the only one. There's my painkillers. Alright, let's just get it. Okay, there's another bomb here. We're in some kind of command center. You're here forever. So a Simpsons reference. And this opens this door. Nothing we can do with these controls. Alright. Well, let me remember what's coming up. I haven't played this in a little while. I think we're getting close. Yeah. Okay, so this is a dead end. We have to go down, which means there's no coming back. Well, at 100 HP, 152 armor, let's switch over to, I guess, the regen stim in case something bad happens. We won't need 2 of them. One of them I've already got plans for. I'd like to have a little more ammo for the 9mm, but okay, I know this is a very dark area. This is another tricky room. Not the worst room, but you can get some nasty surprises in here. So, how do I want to play this? There's people up there, and I think around here, but there's also pit fiends. That means that in theory, there's one. In theory, we can get some stealth kills. Either by melee, there's another. I don't know if someone just heard me or what. I don't think so. Alright, so there's one here, there's one there, and there's one to the right. And there's honestly, there's more than that. Probably the safest one to try to hit is that guy. But they all heard me. Great. However, I don't think anyone else heard that. Is that all three? Or are there more? Alright, and I can't see the dudes. Alright, here's one more. We might be able to save a bit of ammo here. Yeah. Ultimately, we want to get up onto that walkway on top of the wall. And there's some guys down at that end. That's where we're going. There's some guys down there who can come over and start shooting down at you. They haven't shot yet. Okay, we're still good, I think. Alright, this is actually pretty decent. We're going to want, though, I think we may want this, because we're going to want some like long-range, precise, heavy-hitting stuff. So we're going to strafe up here. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, nice. Yeah, you can see there's no cover up here. So if you come down and like alert the bug dogs and start shooting at them, everybody alerts. And you can get very badly hurt. Okay, over here, I think I want this. I want some control of how much ammo I'm using, but I want to be able to shoot fast as well. Now, is there anyone still here? Okay, we are gonna want this, I think. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. Right, panicking just a little. Okay. All right. Yeah. My gosh, I hate this. Alright, here's what we're going to do. Chances of me dying are high. I'm going to go ahead and make a save here. So that if I die, I won't, like, just cheap out and have to start all over from the beginning. Okay, we want to see if we can knife this guy. Yep. Jeez, is there anyone else up here? Alright, finally this is starting to wear off, which is good, so I can see a little bit better. Okay. We can't get through this door. We are going to have to go through that one. There is a guy right there. Okay. Alright, so let's get the knife ready. Alright. Not good enough, but we got him. We dropped some ammo. Alright, and there's a bunch of health straight ahead. There's some armor, not that we can use it right now, which is actually a good thing, right? Up here... Alright, what do I want to do? There are some bad guys. That's my bike, straight ahead. Anybody else? Alright, he's up there. Damn, that's annoying. Alright, is that it? I think that is. Okay, so we'll go back, get the auto loaders there. That's a good amount of little ammo here. And let's just reload everything. Make sure we're good. There's that. Okay, we've got a good amount of ammo for the Master Blaster, for the Battle Rifle, for everything, really. Alright, we'll use this to get us to 100. And then here's the bike. Now, we can't get the bike out. We got to get it through this door. This is locked and we need the yellow access card. So now we're going to go into the worst room in the game, the worst room in the entire series of Ashes, and it's through here. Alright. And you know what? Here's where I'm going to make my save. Here's where I'm going to... Are we save scumming? Who's to know? Straight through here, down here. Alright. And this is where we may want to get the regen stim ready. Why? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my friggin' word, that's so unfair. Where are you even? Alright, we're living. We're alive somehow still because of the regen stim. Holy crap. Alright, and this is not even the worst of it. This is not even the worst of it. Alright, we got one more regen stim ready. Alright, the worst of it is this, is that somehow they saw me. Now, I have many times been able to kill that bartender with stealth. The problem is they're above us. And you've got to not be sloppy. So the stairs are over there. And they know where I am. So they're directly above me. We're going to have to kind of peek out. And they'll shoot directly down on me. See that? All that? Yeah. So you gotta kind of pull them out. Oh gosh, I didn't think he'd be shooting that much. Right, we hit something there. I'm not hearing the taunts anymore. All right. 77 health. And we can't get back out. So there was some health back there that we would love to pick up, of course, but we can't get it. The way on is through this door. This will get us back out into the room where our bike is, and also will get us out of the place to complete the mission. But we can't do that yet. So this is what we're going to do with all of the bombs. We're going to have to go up here. I don't think there's anyone else around right now. Yeah, there's the yellow card. But in grand, Doom/Ashes tradition, what's going to happen when we pick up the card is a bunch of doors are going to pop open. So we're going to place some bombs down. So here's an obvious door, right? I think that's the only one up here, actually. But down here is another door. And down here. And we're just going to have to hope that they're going to, trigger those bombs. So we've placed a bomb. All right, what's this? Anything else? Okay, there's one more. And a bug dog. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and hit the regen stim. I know we're right at the end. All right, I think that's it. Okay. Okay, jeez. All right, scared myself with my own bomb. So they walked around that one. Let's just check the stats here. Okay, we got some ammo. Not that it matters. I think we've basically done it all. Wait for these missions. Yeah, 130 out of 131. So somewhere we left maybe a trash hag stuck on a tree. Who knows? But we did it. We've got 49 ammo, but now we can put our jacket on. and head out with our bike. 99% kills, 100% items, 100% secrets. That is the most stressful I'm going to be in this entire playthrough right there. That last room, absolutely terrible. The sunset lasted a little longer that day. The tires squeal as I peel away on my bike. The open road greets me. Wind rushes as I roar down the highway. A hideous thump rumbles through the earth below when I steal a glance backwards at the decaying nuclear plant. A scouring blast of radioactive steam surges into the air, boiling everything in its wake and leaving survivors to a slow rotting radioactive death. The Rippers are no more. My wounds ache. My mind races. I am tired. I surge forward, seeking well-deserved rest. Alright, fantastic stuff. Now, that is the end for Dead Man Walking. The next thing we're going to jump into will be Episode 2, Ash's Afterglow, which is huge. It feels like 2 or 3 times the size of the first episode, Ash's 2063, with a lot of missions, a lot more open world type stuff, some very cool crafting opportunities for our guns, and a lot of fun storytelling and world building and all the rest of it you come to expect. So I can't wait to get into that. Thank you so much for joining me with this one. I'm glad we were able to get through Dead Men Walking, and I'll see you next time. Take care until then.